Hello, this is me annoyed. I have had people lie about me most of my life. People are going to lie. Usually, people lie about you when they know that they've done something really rotten and they want to make themselves feel better. And if I'd done half the things that people have claimed I've done over my life, I'd be dead a long time ago. There are some things that annoy me when you lie about me. Um, we're moving right now, and it's been kind of stressful. It's been stressful because Albert has to do most of the moving. I don't like that. But every time I go to help Albert move, I get nasty messages about things that need fixed or other little snarky things. And then I get comments on my YouTube videos about how I ruined clothes. And I pointed out that it's kind of hard to ruin something that already smells like cat piss. I'm annoyed. I am trying really hard to move on. I had thought that down the line somewhere when the anger and the hurt passed, that things could be fixed. But I'm done dealing with ugly. So I want to make a point. My dogs are potty trained, they go outside. But since we've had to be moving, and since I haven't been there, and Albert has had to be gone so long, yes, the dogs have potty pads to go potty on because we aren't inhuman. And we know when we have to be gone for quite a while, there's no way for our dogs to hold their little potties. So they have to have a place to go where they won't get in trouble. Now, I happen to know of people that are so nasty that they don't give their little dog that option. So when it goes potty on the floor instead of the potty pad, then they just get resentful, yell at the dog, treat it like crap. It breaks my heart. It really does. That dog doesn't deserve that kind of treatment. But see, the resentment isn't actually towards the dog, it's towards the dog's owner. I have lived with depression. Depression sucks. It it made me do and say things that I never would have done and said had I had the courage to go talk to my doctor and say the medication I was on wasn't working and I needed something better. But rather than do that, I hurt my family and I hurt my friends by lashing out. Now, I also have a TBI and I have PTSD, so I go through a few different things than others. But I can tell you that living with my own depression isn't the only rough thing. When you live in a household where someone else is not only depressed, but resentful and angry and busy blaming someone else because her beloved car got broke down and resents it and has nothing nice to say about it. When you live in a house that's so full of anger that it starts seeping into everything, it's time to get out. Now, I didn't get out for that. I got out because I feared for my safety. Say what you will. You know who you are. When you lunge at somebody or threaten them, and then you make fun of the fact that they have let you know that you have terrified them, which is not the first time you've made fun of me for terrifying me. You do it when you drive, too. I should have known then. Anybody that can use somebody's fears to make themselves feel better isn't the kind of friend I should have been around. But then you had to make fun of bringing on my PTSD. You had to make fun of trying to force me to talk to a very bad person on the telephone. And if you keep pushing me, we can get into all of this. But you were one of two people that knew what trying to push me into talking on the telephone would cause. It would cause a major panic attack. And you did it anyway. And then you played on that afterwards by lunging at me. And then after that, after I told you exactly how terrified I was, you not only made fun of me, you told me to get out with one night's notice. And I did because I wanted to feel safe. But you were also, a couple years ago, the one that begged us to move in with you. Oh, everything will be peachy keen. Everything will be wonderful. I understand your fears and your anxieties. And the one person, aside from my husband, that I did not think would use those kinds of things against me has been doing everything that they can to trigger in me panic attacks, to stress me, to try to get me to have a breakdown so that they can claim that, oh, see, there's the unhinged one. We could get into talking about where the unhinged came from. We could get into talking about messages that I have. We could get into talking about the fact that, well, you have gaslighted others into believing your little story. You can't gaslight me into believing those lies because I have that one message. And I'm going to tell you right now, we are getting out of your house as fast as we can. No, I am not coming back up there. I do not feel safe. So we are getting out of your house as fast as we can. You need to stop being so ugly and trying to drive my husband into having a heart attack. That's my opinion of what you're doing. You need to stop trying to push me. I blocked you on Facebook because I was fed up with your BS. You want to come onto my YouTube page and try to spread your gaslighting lies. I will go through the whole truth. From the beginning, where you asked me if you could move your little buddy into the upstairs living room. Now, I understand you want us out so you can move someone else in. Hang on. We're old. We're crippled. And by the way, stop acting like we're messing up your beautiful, clean house. Because not only I remember what we moved into, other people do too because they helped us. We moved into one room that was so full of crap that there was just a path around it. We had one little area I worked my butt off to organize and clean. And during it, we paid you rent. Normally, when you move into some place that you're paying rent for, you actually have living space. You don't have to try to find it. So stop giving me your BS about you're looking for storage when you go down there when we're not down there. Thank you for finding the heater issue. Fire is one of my phobias, which I know you know, which is why I know you pulled what you did. As soon as the weekend comes, Albert will have a truck. We will hopefully have somebody strong enough to help him move the rest of the stuff because I'm not coming back. Because every time I come back, I get your BS. So we will move our stuff. We will get what we can out of there. When everything thaws, we will get our garden stuff. And then I want nothing more to do with you. Because anybody with such an ugly soul that they can not only tell lies, but do so in such a manner as to try to make somebody look bad, I don't want anything to do with you. But you might want to think about where certain people work. Because this is starting to get ugly. And if you want it to keep getting ugly, you keep pushing me. Because all I have to tell is the truth. And I have been trying my hardest to just let this go. But every time I try, you got to push. You're blocked on Facebook. I have no idea how to block you on YouTube, but if you want to keep making little comments and you want to keep making little lies about me or my house cleaning skills or my laundry skills, I will keep making videos. And just for your ruined laundry, if that's not the stuff that smelled like cat piss, then the first time you thought I ruined something of your laundry, you could have gotten up off your lazy butt and done your own laundry. But you never did. And don't even try to tell me that was a favor to me. Because it ain't a favor to me when you start accusing me of ruining your things. I'm fed up with you. I thought I knew you. But all I can see right now is one bitter, nasty person that doesn't care how much she hurts others. And if you're not willing to go to the doctor and get the help that you need, that I believe you need, this is my opinion, then leave me the hell alone. Because I did what I needed to do. I admitted I needed help. I got the help I needed. And I am trying very hard to heal. And I am sick and tired of you taking every one of those little arrows that you know will hurt me the worst and flinging them at me. I have arrows too. I know things. I know what brought this all on. I know the truth of it. Would you like me to put the whole thing out there? Knock it off and leave me alone. I hope that's clear. By the way, just because I always end them this way, I'm hanging on to my magic. You should hang on to some conscience.